Hey guys, welcome to Ouch Couch. This is like right after I record the last one, so yeah. We defeated Valley Windworks. We defeated the power plant itself. And then we drove off Mars, and now I haven't healed, so Egg is still fucked up. Like, usually when I play Diamond and shit like that, I usually get my ass fucked by Purugly like at least once, but because Egg is like amazing. We didn't have to deal with that. So now we get to move on to Eterna Forest, and then we get to meet our party member. So our next party member is exclusive to Pearl, and the people who have actually like played the Gen 4 series before, they know the Pokemon I'm about to get because that just gave it away. But the problem is that, well, we're playing Diamond, so can't get it. So what I had to do was, I have a save file for like Diamond that's on my computer, and I just traded, like, I had a bunch of Pokemon from there because I've done playthroughs of like Pokemon Diamond just in my spare time because I love Diamond, and I've just done like full challenges where I just have to get all the Pokemon. So I've done trades from Pearl over to there. So I just took the save file and then put it onto there, used Desmume, and then just trade it along. Then put the save back onto the Wii U. That's the only time I'm having to do that because our team only has one Pokemon that needed to be traded, and that's the Pokemon we'll be getting. So we can't pick it up during the forest, but we're gonna pick it up at the time we could. So that'll be right after we get done with the forest dungeon, which isn't that long, about like 5 minutes. It really dampened my spirits, I bet it has. Anyway, when this is going up, it'll probably be near the release date of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2020, which I'm extremely excited for because I love Mario and Sonic. Maybe like before it goes up, like maybe the night before, I may post something about Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games 2010, because that's like my favorite one, because I love the Olympic Games more than the summer ones, but I still love them all. So I may put something up about that and stuff, because that's always fun. But I'll probably be posting like videos about Mario and Sonic 2020, since I didn't even know, but it actually has a fucking story mode, which is awesome. The only games that have had the story mode in the series were Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games for the DS, which had a long-ass story mode, which was awesome. Let's see. Mario and Sonic 2012 London Olympics for the 3DS, which had a story mode, which was very strange, but it was very well presented. And then, let's see. Sochi game didn't have one. It had like a story mode type thing, or more like a round mode, which I've never really completed. And then the last one to have a story mode was the Rio 3DS game, which was really fun. But I never really got to complete it much because, well, I've got other shit to do. Look, I'm playing fucking Pokemon, I guess. I don't know. But it's always fun when those games have a story mode, because when it's just like minigame mode, like, it's still fun with friends, but when you're doing it by yourself, there's nothing to do. Like, one thing I really liked about 2010 Winter one on the Wii was that it kind of had a story mode. It had a career mode, which was really fun, because it was just it gave me a reason to keep playing the minigames, because I could win. And then there's like ones like the 2008 one and the 2012 one for Wii that just didn't have any story mode, which just made it feel like, well, if you don't have friends around, then there's no point in playing the game. Because it's like, well, you're not going to have much fun just with mini games if you don't have people around. So I think that was really cool. I just figured that out today from watching, like, the game. People already have the demo, and some people already have the game. They put up like things of like their like full playthroughs and shit already, and I'm like, what the fuck? But then it at least did help me learn that there is a story mode. So I haven't seen anything about it. I'm gonna like hold myself off from spoilers. And then that morning I have school, but I'll probably record a bunch before I go to my class, and then record a bunch afterwards, and just like upload that day after day after day. Because that's like, I'm really excited to play that. Like, even if it has John going in between classes and shit, I'll still be recording that because that's awesome. I just hope that like it isn't sold out from like the Target that we live like right next to. Like, let's see, what was the first one I ever had? First one I had was Mario and Sonic at the Winter Olympic Games, 2010, the one from Vancouver. The DS, it was either the Wii version or the DS version. I may have gotten them at the same time because, I don't know, I really liked them. I had to sell a bunch of games to get them. Like, way back when, I couldn't just buy games. I had to, like, trade them all into GameStop and then get them, which was, like, never fun. And that's why I had to, like, rebuild my whole gaming collection. But it was, like, the DS version was, like, I loved the Wii version, but I also really liked the DS version. Because, like, the story mode made it so much fun. And being able to play it on the go, that's really fun, too. Like, the story mode was, like, the biggest part for me. Because, like, it gave me a reason to play the mini games, like I said before. And then, it was, like, cool how all the characters interacted. Like, they made Mario and Sonic both mute, which sucks. Like, I understand Mario being mute, because he's, like, always mute. Like, even during the RPGs, he's mute, but I don't know why they made Sonic mute. Like, Sonic talks all the time, that's literally his thing. He talks uncontrollably. He's like Bubsy, but not as worse. So that kind of sucked, but it was like, it was fun to see all the characters and stuff, and there wasn't just like, the characters that you could play as, there was also like Eggman and Nega, and let's see, there's like Dry Bowser, and all these other like enemies that you could fight off against. So that was always fun to see. One thing I don't like about the new games though, is like, they add in extra characters, but the characters are only playable for like one like event, which is so stupid. Like, if you can add in a character for one event, you can just like place that model into the same like animations that the other characters are doing. Like, you can only play as Rosalina for like surfing or something. Like, I bet you could fit her model into like something like boxing or whatever, and it wouldn't matter. It would be like cool because like, for them, it's not like Smash, where it's like the Smash characters need to be balanced. For Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games, it's just skins. All the characters are just skins, because like, it doesn't really matter who you play against, because usually their stats aren't changed. And it's like only minuscule amounts that, hey, they may be better, but you can still win with those characters, because it's just skins, so you play with your favorite. Like, you know me, I'd always play as Blaze, because you already know from the Sonic 06 playthrough that she's like my favorite character from the Sonic series. So, it's always fun to play as your own characters. You can always place them in the weirdest things ever. Like, now that they've got karate and shit, like putting Eggman in karate, putting Wario in karate, that's gonna be so weird. Like, they've had some really weird events, but they're always fun. And like, let's see, they got it for Rio. The one they didn't do was the 2018 Winter Olympics, because they had the 2016, They had the 2016 Rio Olympics, but they skipped the 2018 ones. So I guess maybe they think that the winter ones aren't as like sellable, but I think they're like more fun, because I like winter more. I'm a wintry man. My blood is too thick for Arizona, but it's also too thin. But yeah, those are like, it's gonna be cool to see that coming back, because it's been years since the last one would have released like back in 2015, because they're usually released before the Olympics, so it's about been like 4 years. And like, a lot of people haven't really played the Rio one. Alright, my voice is getting out. A lot of people haven't played the Rio one because apparently it's like rare. Like, I didn't buy it when it came out, and I had to buy it on eBay for like full price, $60. So that was kind of a pain, but I do have it, which is cool. And like, now I've heard like it is really rare. Like, not a lot of people have it. Like, a lot of people like just pirate it and stuff. But I actually do have the disc of Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games 2016. And I even have the 3DS version of it too. You would have already figured that out because I already said it. You seem to be tired. Rest a while. Great. But yeah, I'm really excited to play that one. Like, another one that's coming out is Pokemon Sword and Shield. And I've got very, like, mixed opinions. Like, it's cool that Pokemon's coming back to consoles. Like, with Pokemon XD and Pokemon Coliseum. Just a fucking National Dex. Like, I don't care if you can't get those Pokemon during, like, the main story. I care that you can't play as them in the after story, because then online battling just seems so boring, because you've only got those. Alright, new person. Hello, my name's Cheryl. And you are? Oh, so your name is Couch. Oh, I'm glad to meet you. Couch, may I ask you a favor? I want to get through this forest, but I'm afraid... Yes. I've heard there is a lot of people in spaceman outfits. I think it would be better to go with a creepy person like you. Why does everybody think I'm creepy? Anyway, I'll keep your Pokemon in perfect health. Yeah, one nice thing with this is, now since you've got another person like tagged with you and they always heal you, you can literally grind in here, because 2 Pokemon per battle, because they're double battles. You can just keep fighting them and get your levels up. That's what I'm going to do later in the game, for like some place called Iron Island, but for here, I just want to get through it pretty fast. Anyway, back to the whole Sword and Shield thing. Yeah, it's like, I don't care if you can't play with those Pokemon during the story, because like, that's the whole idea of like the Dex of the region, like a Sinnoh Dex, or like the Unova Dex, or the Kalos Dex. It's only got a certain amount of Pokemon, but when the game's over, it's like open everything, because like, then you can like do your online battles. And like, that's what I was thinking with like, Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. It's like so stupid that they went back and just only used the Pokemon from Kanto and then some Alolan forms. But I dealt with it because it was like, it's a spinoff. Like, it doesn't matter if it's not with a Pokemon because it's not really a main series game. At least that's what I felt it was. Apparently Game 3 thought it was a main series game, so we accidentally let them think that it's fine not to have all the Pokemon. But like, since Sword and Shield is a main series game, like it's given a new region and stuff, they shouldn't like close off all the Pokemon, because like, what if I want to play with those Pokemon during like online battles, because those are always fun. And they also kicked out Mega Evolutions and Z moves, and they replaced it with making a Pokemon big. It's like, what the fuck? What's the fucking point in that? Like, there is a way to fix this shit. Like, there is a solution, and it's called DLC or patches. Like, I shouldn't call it DLC, because DLC stands for, like, you have to buy it now. And I wouldn't want to buy all those just models of Pokemon just to get the National Dex. If they force me to, I probably will, because, like, I like Pokemon. But it's like, if they give us, like, free patches that just bring all the Pokemon back in, and they just add back in the National Dex through like free updated patches, I'd be okay with that, because it's like, at least we're getting them in the end. Like, they're doing afterlife like protection and shit, so that this game doesn't lose like what it makes it special and neat. Because like, if they never put in like a National Dex, or they never put in all the battling features, because I don't really give a shit about like extra features that happen outside the game. That's not what I play Pokemon for. I play Pokemon for battles. So just to take that away, take away some of like the key features of battling now, like Mega Evolutions, it's like so weird. And there's also like the new raid feature, and that seems kind of cool, but if you don't have a lot of people to play Pokemon with, it's like, well, there's no fucking point. Like, you could do it with maybe online matches, but I don't know how many online matches you're gonna get when there's like no point in battling anymore, because the competitive scene's probably gonna be killed with it. Like, people are like probably either just gonna go straight back to Sun and Moon, or just keep using Pokemon Showdown for their tournaments and shit. Because like, nobody wants to play with like a select part of Pokemon. Like, the best part is that there are millions of Pokemon. Hell, there's probably gonna be like close to 1,000 this time. Because like, there's so many Pokemon, that's awesome. Like, if you remove the key feature, which is that there's millions of Pokemon, then what the fuck are you making the game for? When the game has, like, no fun into it, it's like, why are you making this? And then you focus on your, like, little RPG that doesn't do anything? Yeah, fucking town, that thing? It's cool that they're trying to branch out like they did way back when they made, like, Pulse Man and shit like that. But it's like, you're bringing out the next generation of Pokemon. That's way more important than, like, creating a little game that has nothing to do with anything. Because, like, Game Freak has done nothing for the last, like, couple of years, like, since Sun and Moon released. I thought Sun and Moon released in, like, Ultra Sun and Moon released in, like, 2017. No, they released in, like, 2015 and shit. Like, it's been years since the last Pokemon. Or, like, maybe it's the other way around. But yeah, it's still been, like, a long time since the last Pokemon. You can't say that they've been fucking working on Sword and Shield all this time, because look at the fucking trees. Yeah, I'm never going to give up on those trees. Why the fuck do they look like they're from Ocarina of Time? I don't know. People are like, oh, it's just a demo, but no, it doesn't look like that. It is most definitely, like, been in some kind of work at some point. So, like, if they were going to show it off into a trailer, why don't they make the fucking trees look good? Like, I don't understand it. They are adding in some, like, features to make it look like Dragon Quest 9, I mean 11. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It looks a lot like Dragon Quest 11, and it's not a knock on Dragon Quest 11, it's a knock on Pokemon Sword and Shield for copying. It's cool that it's fully 3D, but why did it have to make it look so much like fucking Sword and... make it look so much like Dragon Quest 11? Like, I can compare the two, and they look extremely similar to me, and I'm not quite sure why. It's not really a knock, but it's like, it's just a similarity I can find. But either way, it's like, it's the battling. When you add in, like, stuff that's kind of worthless, like, oh no, the camera, or oh cool, the camera looks like an actual RPG, or oh cool, you're making Pokemon gigantic. Cool, I guess, but when you take away the things that are, like, important to the series, like battling features, then it's like, well, what the fuck are you gonna do? It's like trying to remove the fundamental parts. Like, even fucking Let's Go Pikachu had Mega Evolutions. It didn't have Z moves, but, like, at least it has something. But it's like taking away both and just adding in something that looks stupid. Because apparently, like, from what I've heard, all it is just an HP buff. It just makes them stronger for some reason. And that's not something that isn't that interesting when, like, they don't gain new types, or they don't gain, like, special abilities. They just make them bigger. Just... And then I've seen, like, some weird shit. Like, now there's, like, Gigamax or something. Like, I don't really know the difference anymore, because there's, like, Gigamax and there's Dynamax. But, I've seen, like, the Gigamax versions, and, like, some look alright. Like, Charizard looks like a volcano or something, or, like, kind of weird. And then, like... the charming part was, like, Pikachu. Because it showed during the trailer of one of them, it showed that if you had, like, the Let's Go save files on your Switch or whatever, then you would get, like, a special Gigamax version of a Pokemon. And when they showed off Pikachu, it looked really cute, because it was like old Pikachu. It wasn't like new Pikachu who's really slim, which I like better than the old Pikachu, but still. It was like fat Pikachu. Like, the old Pikachu from, like, old versions. Like, I even have old toys, like fat Pikachu, which is really cool. And then they showed off Eevee, and it looked stupid. Like, old Pikachu, it looked cute, because it's like, well, look, it's old Pikachu, it's fat again. It, like, looks like a mouse, or it looks like a big old, like, fucking stuffed animal. Eevee just looks like fucking shit. Like, really fat, and, like, its mane is bigger. Like, we could have done so much more with that, and then you just decided to make him fat. Everybody knocks on Eevee. Eevee's way better than Pikachu. I like Pikachu. Well, actually, I don't like Pikachu. I like Raichu. Eevee's a way better starter, though. It's just how it is. You can't understand a man until you live what he lived. I've been knocking on Sword and Shield so much, but I'm still, like, so pissed about that. I would just, like... So many people have, like, shown their distaste for this. But, like, Game Freak hasn't been like, oh, don't worry, there's going to be, like, a free patch where we're going to put in all the Pokemon. No, they're just like, well, we've been trying really hard on these models, so yeah, we can't put them in. Couldn't they just, like, it's the free patch shit, just, like, put them in? Like, is it so hard? Because, like, people have shown that, like, the models they're using are straight from the 3DS games. They're doing the same exact animations and shit. It's like porting the fucking models. And if they can do it with, like, that, with all the ones they're bringing in and all the new ones, how hard is it just to bring in all that other shit? Like, take some people off of home, or town, or where the fuck it is, and then put it onto the, like, main team. Like, that's what they should have done once town released. Like, I'm never playing town, probably just to, like, spite Game Freak for their stupid choices. Like, I would have played town if they, like, decided we're like, okay, so, right now, there's not enough Pokemon in the game. Once town releases, we'll put everybody on that, and we'll see what happens. They're not even that. They're just like, oh, we're sorry that we can't put everything in there. And they just give, like, a non-answer, which is, like, worse than a fucking... which is worse than a fucking, like, I'm sorry. There's, like, it's not our fault. We just don't have enough money, which is true. I can understand their want to make another game, because I know that Game Freak is kind of being pushed out of the whole Pokemon seat because of, like, how Pokemon Go and shit have been going on, like how that's been exploding. Like, even now Pokemon Go is still big. It, like, the Let's Go games kind of made a resurgence with them. But it's like I'm miffed. I understand, but I'm miffed. I'm miffed real bad. I really need to stop talking about Sword and Shield. Everybody has already said their opinions about Sword and Shield, and it's already coming out, and there's no way to fix it, but it's like, I'm given the solutions that they want here. Just free patch it. Like, Game Freak's gonna be doing absolutely nothing after it's been released. Like, they're gonna be out of shit to do. Like, and if they want to get their sales up and they want to get this cred back from all the Pokemon fans, all they need to do is be like, alright, we're gonna put all the Pokemon in, and everybody will be like, thank you. And then more people are gonna want to buy their game, because, like, that's, like, the main selling point. It's so stupid. I'm sorry for ranting. It's just like, I can't get it off my mind, because Pokemon Sword and Shield's coming out soon. If I do get the game, I may play it, but Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games will take precedence over it. Nobody watches this channel, but for those of you who are sticking with Ouch Couch, I try. The game tries. We try. You try. Sass. But I don't know. I think it'd be fun to play single player, but it wouldn't be fun to play afterwards. I may just, like, buy the game to play it, beat it in, like, a week, and be like, alright, Target, have this back, I don't want it anymore, and then give me my money back. Maybe. But who fucking knows? You really can't beat around the bush. How the fuck did Egg miss? I haven't been paying attention to Pokemon. I've been paying attention, excuse me. I've been paying attention to one Pokemon, and not the other Pokemon, like this Pokemon. Please don't kill Egg. Alright, it barely does any damage. Well, they are level 17. I'm 9 levels above them. Fucking Fury Swipes. But yeah, what the fuck, Egg? Get your fucking shitty ass in line and stop missing. Or fucking Psyduck will piss all over you. Anyway, but yeah, if I were to get the two, I don't know the version exclusives, but, like, just from looking at the legendaries, it's hard to say. Like, Sword or Shield. I like the Shield. No, I like the Sword's, like, legendary, but I like the Shield's name better. It's hard to decide. Like, I've seen strange pictures of, like, what the Pokemon would look like in real life. There's, like, this one where it was, like, Gabe the dog. Like, you know, Gabe, the weird, like, white Pomeranian. And that went Bork. I've seen, like, pictures of, like, a Gabe-looking dog. Like, holding the sword in its mouth, like like holding like a knife in its mouth, like about to kill something, and like it literally is just that, because like the Sword's like main Pokemon is just like a dog with like a knife in its mouth. It's so weird. Like they look cool, but you never know. How the fuck is Mystery Gift gonna work there? Like, I haven't played a Pokemon game, like a new released Pokemon game, in like forever. Like, I got Sun like a year after it came out. I didn't play it that much. I want to play it for you guys, but it's like, that'll be like a long time in the future when I can get back to like the ouch couch, like the actual couch. Because recording the 3DS is like bullshit. Because you've seen how we've done it. It works alright. But it's like, it's a pain. But yeah, I haven't played a new one in a while, and I know they've had like a million Wi-Fi quests, Wi-Fi events and shit like that, and we've got some more text. Oh, there's the exit. I'm so relieved. We finally got here. I never would have been able to make it without you. Thank you so much, Couch. I'm probably never going to see you again, so here's a spell. And then she leaves. I'm sure we'll meet again somewhere. I don't want to meet you, though. Bye. And we're finally through Eterna Cave after, like, 20 minutes of me screaming about, like, Sword and Shield. But yeah, like, when I first saw them coming out, I was like, well, I want to get, like, both of them, because there's the double pack. Like, I like Pokemon, I'd get that. But then I like see all the stuff about the fucking National Dex, and I'm like, I don't know. If I were to get it, probably get Shield. That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling in my bones. And at some point, I'd probably get Sword, just so that I could be able to like play it and get all the legendaries and get all the version exclusives and shit. Anyway, I'm getting out our next party member. This is Maggie the Misdreavus. Names are hard. This is our second team member. So let's check her out real fast before we end off the episode. Oh, she's level 1. Apparently, yeah. Wait, no. Met at level did it glitch? How is it level 1? Met at... Okay, there's glitches involved. I don't know what the fuck. It's got all the moves in a level 10 would learn. Because I look up moves usually. But it's level 1? Okay, Maggie the Misdreavus is very confusing Pokemon, but that's team member 2. So after the long rant of Pokemon Sword and Shield bullshit, we've reached Eterna City. It's gonna take us a while to defeat Eterna, so probably gonna end it off here. So, like I said on the first episode, comment in the comment section if you want more, like if you want to name one of them. Like, we've already got like tentative names for them, but if you people want some like weird shitty names, we're open to them. And yeah, so see you guys next time.